live, and we were absolutely not talking about penises.
It's
so much sausage we talked about.
Talking about whatsoever. Yeah.
Hi!
So I have created a new character.
Absolutely excellent.
My name is Gurnferp Morning, and I am a cleric of Gaunt, Dwarven cleric. So my personality traits are I'm blunt as my barmaid, and perfection is the bare minimum, you slob. My deal is meaning is creation, creation is meaning, perfect creations, good value for meaning. That makes no sense, but it's still my idea. My bond is old Gotti showed me perfection, and for that I offer loyal servitude. And my flaw is flaw? What flaw? 'Tis you who's a flaw.
So, are you a dwarf? Is that what I'm getting?
What? I'm a dwarf, yeah.
Okay, awesome. I really like your dwarf voice.
Can we rename the Hetara token?
Oh, yeah.
I think that would be
By all
inappropriate.
means. So the problem is you're gonna have to rename it on every single map that we load today, and this is gonna be a few, because things gonna get wacky.
We're gonna heist some dragons.
Oh yeah, basically I grew up in like some dwarven clan, but like I was completely focused on brewing, and I didn't really like how lightly everyone else in the clan took the sacred arts of brewing and making beer. And so eventually I grew tired and disgusted of them and moved away into the... I traveled around a bit and learned new brew making techniques until I eventually settled down in Waterdeep. And there I became a part of the Brewers Guild, and I was completely focused on making the best beer possible. And I wanted everything about the beer to be perfect. I wanted the lighting to be perfect. The smell had to be absolutely perfect. You had to feel correctly on your mouth. The food around that you're drinking it with had to also fit, and everything. So I never really got very high up in the guild, but I was still clearly the best brewmaker there. But like finally I managed to create what felt like the perfect beer at the time, or one of them at least. But the one thing that I needed was a name, and I just couldn't think of a name. And like for years I tried to think of the perfect name for this brew, and I didn't let anyone even like catch a whiff of this beer. But finally, after praying to many gods, including like I was formerly of the sort of main brewing god, who's like the god of brewing and drinking and fighting or whatever, but he never said anything. But eventually Gaunt, I gained insight and saw that the perfect name would be Chilly Morning. And at that moment, I swore loyalty to him and gained clerical powers and dedicated my life to him through brewmaking, and became a cleric. So
I have bad news.
What's the bad news?
There's already a drink called the Chilly Morning.
That's copyrighted.
Yeah, you're gonna have to. We'll see you in court.
Our drink's called the Chili Sunrise. Thank you.
Oh yeah, you're right. Never mind.
Well, see, it's trademark infringement that's likely to cause consumer confusion. Especially drunk consumer confusion.
a non-drunk consumer. Like, let's be honest here.
Because we really need another Legal episode reference in this D&D session.
Wait, we don't?
Indochino.
So I was wondering about the reason I was googling holy balls was because I was thinking of what holy symbol I wanted to have, and I don't know the name of this, but I was thinking of the sort of the ball that the Pope holds, the holy hand grain, of course.
It's called a lectern.
Yeah, the lectern, I'm not Catholic. And,
No, wait. Is it? Hold on.
A lectern is a pedestal that holds a book.
Yeah.
Google holy balls. I'm sure it'll come up eventually.
Oh,
Censor.
I'm not a high enough
Yeah,
level Catholic to know for sure if you're wrong, but
I was thinking of my holy
You're like
saint book
mega Catholic, let's be honest.
being-
okay,
a
I got it.
lectern-
It's a thurible. Thurible.
Yeah, I don't care how it's spelled. Like, I was not going to know that.
It's a
But
thurible.
yeah. So I have my thurible, and I basically imagined it as being filled with barley and some grains of various types, and also some like steel flakes or something like that, because I'm a follower of Gaunt. He's sort of more focused on mining stuff and smithing.
Do I have all my spells?
And with his sigil carved out front.
So-
Also, I chose, there's a magical item, just to get it over with, I chose Heward's handy spice pouch. So, I have lots of spices.
So, who has a 100-word summary for all the trouble you guys got into last week?
Hetara tried to check a book out of the library and it didn't go well.
Gotta get your library card. Listen.
Hetara very much did not try to check the book. That's part of the problem.
Yeah.
We Pantaloons made some new friends.
Yeah, that's true.
We snuck into a mansion with a tray of assorted deli meats and cheeses.
And like 5 different versions of the chili sunrise.
The chili sunrise sample platter.
So,
And we uncovered a plot.
a plot you did. What plot did you uncover?
I don't know, I wasn't in the room. I was handing out assorted deli meats and cheeses.
Yeah, that was all Pantaloons. It's totally not going to bite us in the butt.
There is a magic stone that is going to lead to like vast uncountable treasure. And they entrusted the magic stone to little Pinocchio boy. And we have a magic umbrella that can seek out Pinocchio boys, but we were not able to find the correct Pinocchio boy. And that's kind of where we left it.
Well, not until too late, anyway. I think we found him, but he was in pieces.
I think that was how the session ended, yeah. We found one.
Yeah. Speaking of which, everybody added their money for that, right?
Did we actually get paid? I feel like we didn't heist any dragons last time.
We got 500 gold for returning the Nimble Right.
Yep.
Oh.
It was kind of right at the end. I already added my money, so
I didn't. What's my stake? What's my share of that?
Well,
it's like 166 or something.
166 gold.
500 divided by...
yeah, we don't have to cut it four ways.
Yeah, 166.
All right, done.
It would divide evenly if we did.
Almost can
Okay.
afford that piano.
Almost.
How much is a piano in D&D?
450 gold.
All right, listen. I will go in halfsies with you on the piano.
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay.
So,
Oh, the floating dice are gone. Look at that.
But they've been gone for like 2 sessions.
I missed the floating dice.
So, I'm gonna leave it up to you guys to figure out how. It's not Hetara anymore. It is Gernfelt Morning. How does Gernfelt Morning enter the campaign?
Imagine
Oh,
he
which
burst through the
weird.
door with a cease and desist.
Well, I sort of imagined, actually, I think it would be pretty easy to get me into the story, because Pantaloons is always out talking at his drink. And I feel like I would probably at some point hear Pantaloon and hear him talking about this wonderful beer called Chili Sunrise.
Is it a
And,
beer?
I don't
It's
know
never
if
the same thing twice.
Right, okay.
True. from what you're saying, I'm guessing I'll sort of gather it as a brew, and I would be very curious indeed, and sort of grumpy about. I mean, I'm always grumpy, but I would not be happy to hear about this brew, or at least curious about what it was, and I will, and my god would somehow talk to my god, and he would accept me going into your bar and say that I have some greater purpose because I'm a cleric, so it's really easy to get me into any campaigns. And I start brewing instead of Hetara, who like died. She was like your main brewer before. So
all right. So
choice whether you want to roleplay that or not, but I know we don't have much time, so it might be simplest if we like. It's up to you.
Yeah, I think the easiest resolution is the natural curiosity about this drink leads to...
Yeah.
What? I need... What's your name again?
Gert?
Gernfeldt.
Gernfeldt.
Leads to Gernfeldt coming in and giving us a consistent chilly sunrise, or at least one that's different in good ways, rather than like one of them ends up being a sock or something.
What I'm imagining is that I get in and smell it and look at it, and then I immediately cast Purify Food and Drink. Like literally have it prepared because that's how I foresaw this. And nobody gets to touch. I also bring my brewing supplies, and nobody ever gets to touch anything I do.
So the lead that you got on the Stone of Galore is that there was a circle. There was a particular building circled in the Field Ward, which is north of, which is outside the main wall of Waterdeep. To a tower, basically to a what looks like would have been a windmill at one point, but probably isn't anymore. And the name Thrakus.
Oh, that's right. We found that map on the Nimble.
You did. So that's your lead. Gent and only Gent, please make a wisdom check.
Oh gosh, just gotta fumble with my notes. Wisdom. That's a 19.
You've heard the name Thrakus in relation to the butcher supplier that you've been working with to supply meat for your larders for
our meat and cheese trays.
Right, assorted deli meats.
No, this is like slabs of this is the mass supply of meats that
buy half a cow at a time.
Basically, yeah.
What do you think deli meats are made out of?
Chicken.
Soy.
Mushrooms. The answer was right in front of you, and none of you took it.
Mushrooms are your thing.
The winter weather has really started to pick up, so there's going to be some complications involved with today's nonsense. If you so desire, you want to go chasing this lead for the Stone of Galore. If you just want to go do something else, fine. I'll just rap with you guys, and we'll do dumb stuff for 4 hours. How about that?
How about we do both? I think we can do both.
I don't think we can do both.
Trouble's a real go-getter.
I appreciate that. I appreciate your go-getter attitude, Trouble.
Like, I'm pretty sure we could do dumb stuff while we look for the Stone of Galore.
Yep.
Absolutely.
Does anyone tell me about the ghosts?
Oh no, that's not happening.
The ghost does not interact with you until you kind of become like acquainted with it, basically.
You must first answer these riddles 3.
Yeah. Do you guys want to have your piano delivered in the snow?
I mean, yeah. Like, why wouldn't we?
Are you gonna chip in and we're gonna just spend all of our 500 like dragons on
I
a
need
freaking
that.
piano?
100%.
Yeah. Okay.
So we're gonna have our
Alright.
piano delivered, and then we're gonna go check out the stolen Stone of Galore because we need, to bring in more capital after the really expensive piano.
We're terrible with money. I think.
You really are. Like,
I
I think it's just Brickroad. I think it's honestly just Brickroad.
I'd like to have plate mail at some point. That's not happening.
No, look, we're gonna listen. You're not paying attention. We're gonna put a piano in here, right? And that's going to increase revenue, and then the revenue from the piano will pay for your plate armor.
I feel like what's going to happen is we're going to find the treasure hoard, and Pantaloons is immediately going to spend it on a flying carpet.
No. Gold-plated flying piano.
Okay, yeah, I'll take that. I'm in. Let's go.
Yeah,
All right. So how much is a piano? You said 450.
I think it was 450 when I looked it up last week, and I'm not looking it up again.
All right. So I got 166 gold.
That's not quite halfsies.
I know, but now we're doing thirdsies. You said you were gonna help.
All right,
I've got 169.
I will put in 200 towards the piano, and then you guys split the difference.
That's
That's
125.
75.
Let's see here. Demi
100.
Lich? Yes. That sounds like a thing I need to mark.
It's 125 gold apiece. Not
Casme? Yeah, let's do that.
all right. Cool.
Don't mind me, I'm
I
just
don't have-
paging through the monster
Okay,
manual.
I'll have to.
All right.
Dragons.
Not 425.
All right. Now we have piano, and we kind of determined that it was going to go here, right?
No, I'm drawing it right now. It's
Oh, I
right
thought
by the
Pantaloons
door.
was gonna put it in his tower.
So it's the first thing when you come in. You're greeted by our pianists. I said pianist. Don't laugh.
Who's proficient in piano playing?
Is the ghost proficient in piano playing?
I'm
The
not,
ghost is not
but I'm a
proficient in piano.
fast learner.
Can I
Actually-
teach the ghost how to play the piano, even though I don't know how to play the piano?
No, sorry.
I can actually channel divinity to become proficient with the piano for 10 minutes.
See, this is perfect. Like,
Just 10 minutes every day.
it's
Divine
it's
piano.
literally a sign from like one of the gods.
I will accept the piano as long as someone who's good at playing the piano will play it to make the atmosphere better.
I mean, I could play bagpipes, and that's basically the same thing.
Okay with bagpipes, because I know that like bagpipes are supposed to sound absolutely horrible. So I'm fine with Pantaloons playing the bagpipes.
That is the
It's-
image of
it's how things are
perfection for a
supposed to
goblin.
be.
All right. Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
That is the perfect state of being for bagpipes to be played by Pantaloons.
Hi, Nodal.
If he knows how to play the piano, let's invite him.
So things are going great.
Yeah, things are happening. Things are really happening. So you have your lead. What do?
But we got to go follow up on the lead. Like,
Yeah. I mean, it's cold and I don't want to go outside, but the longer we wait, the farther the Stone of Galore is going to get from us.
so let's go check out this butcher
We're going to do it.
shop.
I say we do it right.
Now, I'm not telling our new
Sure.
cleric buddy why we're going.
Oh, I am for
Sorry,
sure.
old buddy, let me know.
Like, listen, your god already helps you play our piano, and also it made our drink better. So I'm a big fan of your god.
Do you want to become an acolyte?
No, that's not what I said. I would be a terrible acolyte. I did buy a sensor and some vestments so I could do a seance to talk to my bar friend.
Gent is suddenly on board with this.
I had to reveal the compass rose. I felt that was very crucial information.
Pantaloons is
Yeah,
convinced that the Stone of Galore is going to lead us to uncountable amounts of gold.
I mean, considering that's the information we were told.
Well, I think we were told like 500,000.
Yeah, Pantaloons can't count that high, so
He tried.
He gets lost somewhere like 300-400, and then he taps out.
He ran out of fingers and toes.
He's so smart. He's just not good with numbers.
Yeah.
No, he's a CPA. Remember?
So you guys are approaching this converted windmill, which looks like there's some places of business and possibly squatters live in this area. It's not exactly the best kept, but around this part of the building, you do see a sign on the door right there that has image of a big old meat cleaver.
Well, let's knock on the door because I need some more assorted deli meats. I want to see what he has. This is a butcher. They don't serve mushrooms here. I grow those in the basement. In my
All right,
bed.
let's knock on the door.
Okay. And debigulate you guys. Sec. Put you over here for a sec while I debigulate you. There, that works good. Let's see here. You guys going? What time of day are you guys going there? Daytime, nighttime?
Daytime.
Yeah, business hours, I would think.
Close at night.
All right. When you knock on the door opens and a dragonborn is standing there. He's wearing the accoutrement that you would expect a butcher to wear. You know, you got the apron, you got, you know, the various tools of his trade, this big old frickin' meat cleaver. He says, "What do you want?"
Some pastrami if you have it.
Get inside, out of the cold.
I can agree with that.
He,
This man is going to butcher and serve us to someone. Oh yeah, but I'm going inside because...
It's pretty cold outside.
And I immediately start
Snows.
looking around this room for the Stone of Galore, but I'm trying to like not be 100%
Be on the
obvious
sly
about it.
You're being on the sly about it.
Like look, gingerly lift up a corner of the rug with my foot or
There
something.
is a door leading into the adjacent room from here.
Okay. Well, I'm assuming he's not keeping the Stone of Galore on a shelf or anything. Also, we don't really know what it looks like.
You only accept the finest quality pastrami. Everything less is an insult to my god.
So what else is in this room? Just us and this door?
There is various, the various tools of his trade. A blood-stained chopping block dominates the room. Shelf of cut meat wrapped in bloody parchment lines the walls. floor is streaked with blood covered with bits of gore.
Yeah, I'm just looking behind all the meat for the Stone of Galore.
Yeah, I'll tell him that we are considering hiring a new butcher for, like, have we been getting our meats from him, or is he just another butcher in the industry?
He's another butcher in the industry. Like, you haven't been working directly with him, but
Okay.
you know of him.
Yeah, I'll tell him that we're thinking of hiring a new butcher to keep up with demand, and that I would like to see his process, specifically with the pastrami that we're running low on.
I don't share my business with anyone. All I do is sell meat. It don't take much. It doesn't take much to make a cut.
I ask him
So
how
he
much for
starts
a pound
working-
of nimble right meat.
The hell? Nimble rates ain't meat.
Pantaloons doesn't understand why that's true.
Pantaloons is like the smartest one here.
He is
are
very
you,
quickly losing patience with Pantaloons.
yeah, or have you pulled out your umbrella thing?
I was under the impression that'd be a bad idea in here.
I just think we're going to buy some pastrami. Like,
He's a red
Yeah.
scale dragonborn, by the way.
I don't think I know anything about like what the repurpose is.
What kind of sausages do you have? Do you have any good, I don't know, blood sausage? Something that would go really good with beer, like our signature chili sunrise.
Telling him about the exact beer that they're brewing and what type of meat would go best with it, and how it needs to be exactly this bloody. And I ask him if there's chili in the meat.
He seems really impatient, and he keeps glancing back to this door.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to like wander surreptitiously over to this door
Make
during the conversation and see how he reacts.
You doing it surreptitiously?
Yeah,
His eyes follow you as you get closer to his door. You see a grip on his meat cleaver get a little tighter as you approach it.
okay. I'm gonna stay there and like remain engaged in the conversation, but can I like try to listen in that direction?
Make a perception check.
Nice. That's gonna be 21.
Even compensating for the sound of the wind outside and the various like shutters for the windows smacking the walls, you really can't. Even compensating for that, you don't hear anything in the adjacent room.
Okay. Not really expecting much, but good to know.
And he says he's willing to transact with you, but you need to stop being nosy around his shop.
Yes.
Seems we may have caught you in something of a foul mood today. If we're not able to inspect your process, I suppose at the very least we could purchase a slab of meat and inspect that.
I would like 10 pounds of your finest roast beef, 14 pounds of
I don't
pastrami.
think he roasts it.
I would like some jerked chicken and whatever pork you have on hand, pork sausage you have on hand,
He
please.
starts presenting the various meats and whatnot. Make a nature check.
A nature check, because I'm definitely inspecting this just as well.
Are you
And
trained?
I have a double proficiency in nature.
That's a 5.
Are you aiding? Are you aiding him in this?
was
Or
going
are
to
you going to make your own
myself
individual
today.
check? Okay.
Yeah,
that's fine.
I'm working for my own ends.
Die.
So that should be a look at this. That's a 16.
He's better at nature than I am.
Whatever meat this is not animal meat.
Wait, that doesn't really leave a lot of options.
Are
Yeah,
you going to say that out loud?
Yeah, I was like, we don't eat people meat. Do you have any like?
Oh,
pig
okay.
meat?
Roll initiative, kids.
Yeah, as soon as you say people meat, Gent is pulling out his weapon because now we
Yeah,
got
roll
an
initiative, please.
Like,
I feel like Pantaloons
Yeah.
is open to the idea of people meat.
I'm gonna roll the red die for this because he's a red dragonborn man.
that's good. I mean,
These here. That's a 4.
oh, I'm not last?
I didn't.
I like the implication with that conversation that, like,
That's not what I wanted.
I don't remember, like, Gunt, I get. I'm gonna just call him Gunt. Gunt is, like, okay with, like, people meat. Like, he just doesn't like people. Like, he doesn't want to eat it himself, so he was asking for a different
Go on with the chilly morning, okay?
chili sunrise.
So that leads us off with Pantaloons.
Not good quality generally.
He has this big meat cleaver. He's ready to start cutting. He's ready to cut Gernfelp down like immediately when he says we don't do people meat.
Okay. That's probably a good thing for him to do. I'm going to try to intimidate him. I want to advance because I'm a small guy, right? Can I get in between the two of them?
There's actually kind of a butcher's block kind of in this area right here.
Then I will
Where
hop
it's been
up
where-
onto the butcher's block.
and you step in the not animal meat.
That's fine. I'm wearing curly-toed shoes.
Splorch.
And I draw 4 daggers, 2 in each hand, and hold them menacingly. And I just tell him, no. And I motion for him to put the cleaver down.
Make an intimidation check. At disadvantage because you're a goblin.
But I'm dressed like a clown.
To be fair,
Okay, double
clowns are
disadvantage.
frightening.
Nerd.
That's a 9.
Double disadvantage and then apply the lucky trait.
That's a 9, you said?
That's a 9.
God damn it! I don't want to say this. I don't want these words to pass my lips. But you've given him a slight pause. It's not going to last very long. I rolled Garbo, is what I rolled.
I mean, if he wants to look around the room and see the big-ass weapon the Gent's pulling out, too, he should be sizing up his chances. That's it for Pantaloons. I'm going to sit here and
Okay.
stomp in his meat for a minute.
Alton, what are you doing?
I'm gonna cast heat metal on the cleaver.
Nice.
Going to make him hurt me even more?
Put that down. Okay.
Let's see, what do I have to make for that?
Any creature, choose a manufactured metal object. It glows
Yep.
red hot. Any creature in physical contact takes 2d8 fire damage when you cast the spell.
Alright,
That's it.
Hand would I
roll damage.
This is
I think
the
it's on
right?
his turn. He makes a con save.
So that's 9 fire damage.
Okay.
If the creature is holding or wearing the object and takes damage from it, the creature must succeed on a Constitution saving throw or drop the object if it can.
Okay. Make
If
a
it
quick
doesn't
note.
drop the object, it has disadvantage on attack rolls with it.
That is an 18 save.
Okay.
So he can drop it, but then he'd be losing his only weapon probably.
Yeah, he actually does drop it.
Okay.
Is that all Alton's doing?
Yeah.
Gent, what do you got?
All right, I'm gonna come over here and try to grapple him.
Okay. Give me an attack roll. I'm
That's
gonna use strength athletics just because that seems like a thing that this big strapping.
yeah, that's how grapples do.
Yeah.
That is a 21.
And he starts pushing back, but you get his arms behind his back.
All right, and I tell the others, let's not kill him yet. That's my turn.
I'm gonna need Gernfelp and Pantaloons to make a saving throw. DC 13.
Saving throw.
No.
I think I got it. I rolled a 14.
Yeah, it's a pass.
Yeah, what kind of saving throw is it?
Dexterity. 3 fire damage, which you knock into half.
One.
Which you can knock in half if you pass the save. Rolled a 2 and a 1 on this fire damage.
Gent is just sitting here like, oh yeah, that can happen. Sorry.
Yeah.
Also, like, Alton's gonna chastise him. He's like, we're in a wooden building. What is wrong with you?
I mean, he singed some of the meat that's been, wrapped up, and some of the butcher paper is burning, but this building's not in danger of catching.
Okay.
And he looks none too pleased at your activities. So that's gonna bring us to Gernfelp.
Okay. I'm going to cast suggestion.
Okay.
The butcher. And I'm going to suggest that he stop this illness and go to the back and bring us some oxen meat.
I am currently holding him
some
in place.
non-human meat, and then I also tell Jack to stop the silliness. So he has to succeed on a wisdom saving throw. The CC is 13.
That's a failure.
Tell Jack to get off him. He's going to stop the silliness now. I don't know what got into him, but he should get him meat now.
And he does stop fighting against arms, and he says, "Let me go."
How long does that last?
Until he finishes his task.
All right. Can I let him go as a free action right now?
Depends on if anyone else is going to continue hostilities.
No, this seems
Telling
fine.
you to let go. What you do is up to you.
So, wait. Back up a sec, because I just realized I just connected the dots with something you said. You said we've been getting our meat for our tavern from this place.
No. He's someone else in the business.
Okay, all right. Because I could have swore that was a sentence that was said, and I'm like, wait a minute. Have we been serving like?
No, we're getting our people meat from somewhere else.
Yeah. Only the best
I mean-
people meet for our customers.
Specifically, we've been getting it from the Zentarim.
Listen,
So-
there's people meat, and then there's people meat, and I want to make sure
opens
that
the-
we're serving people meat, not people meat.
He opens
He
the
goes where
adjoining
someone
door
wanna
right
sit.
here. He opens the adjoining door right here, and into the adjacent room. This door right there is actually not there. Go ahead and correct that.
Okay. Gent has his weapon out the whole time, like, constantly pointed at this guy.
I take it to a
Yeah,
pouch.
when he opens the door up, you can see six corpses stacked up, ready to be chopped.
Do you have any like non-people meat actually, or is it just all people meat?
I ask him for non-people meat. There's
Yeah,
something.
he-
I mean,
Meat's meat, he says.
No,
The
no, it's not.
suggestion mandates that he get non-people meat.
And yes, he is fetching some non-people meat.
It goes with acidic beer, but not the fine spicy breweries I make.
I guess Gond is a neutral god.
Listen, like what goes with beer goes with beer. You can't change it. If Donner Party,
I would be very offended to hear this if you said it in the vicinity of me.
Alright,
listen,
so
if it takes Donner
Basically,
Party to
basically
make your
have
beer taste good,
Oh gosh. Donner Party is the name of our new drink. Can we swipe the revealer over there a little bit more?
yeah, there's a spot missing right. You need it right here.
I mean,
Really matter?
it's
Like,
I mean, it's right where he's standing.
yeah, no,
Or at least-
he goes and starts gathering up some of the non-people meat.
He's into a pouch to pull up some
So
pieces of silver, I guess.
while this is going on, like Alton's going to leave and he's going to go call the guards because
Okay.
this is horrifying. Like he's just letting everybody know what he's doing. So he says he's going to give them time to get the information he needs, but he's going to go get some guards.
I'm lawful, so I'm paying for this non-people meat that he's getting for us.
Okay.
All right.
So
Well, as soon as you get your meat, Gent is going to begin an interrogation. So,
all right, what are you gonna ask?
all right. So, first thing I'm gonna do, pull out my glaive, point it right at his chest. You know anything about the Stone of Galore?
Never heard of it.
Got me the meat yet? Just asking, or like, how much does it cost? Did he give me a price?
5 golds.
Okay, I pay 5 gold then.
Gent finds this deeply troubling. Pushes the glaive a little deeper. I don't think you heard me. You got a rock at some point, yeah?
Make an intimidation check if you're doing.
Oh yeah, absolutely doing that. Ooh, let's see. That's a natural 20.
Oh, you rolled as an advantage.
Yeah, I'm a half-orc. That is a 22.
All right, fine,
I'm
mate.
rolling great today.
Fine, mate. The stone it was in a parcel given to me by some little machine thing, one of those nibble rights you were talking about.
You do have Nimblewright meat.
He explains that it came with written instructions to place the meat in another meat delivery, or place the stone in a meat delivery for a shop in the trades ward called Cuddle's Meat Pies. It's located in an alley in the trades ward.
Question. Does there happen to be a barber shop on the second floor of this meat pie shop?
I don't know. I just send the squatters out to deliver the stuff.
What was the name of that place?
Called Cuddle's Meat Pies.
Cuddle's Meat Pies,
Cuddle. Cuddle's Meat Pies.
I'm going to continue operating under the assumption that it's Cuddle with D's.
That's
No,
fair.
not quite.
And he's already made this delivery? This has already been done?
It just got sent out probably about an hour before you guys arrived.
Oh, we should have had the piano delivered after.
Apparently.
Dragon turtle.
See, I feel like he's the one saying that, and now he's got dragon turtle meat. Yeah, I look up at Oh gosh, I don't know if I would trust Gernfelp to go along with this. But I'm gonna look up at Pantaloons and be like, he tried to kill us, right? Just barely.
No, he stood down. I asked him very nicely. And then he burped.
Don't you tell anybody that we're asking about the stone.
What stone?
What stone?
And then Pantaloons touches his nose and winks. And then winks with the other eye.
And then both at the same time?
No, that's blinking. That's dumb.
See, he's smart. He knows that.
I think at this
you better
point,
be.
Alton would come back with somebody from the guard.
Yeah, you do. And what did you tell the guards?
That we went to a butcher for to buy some pastrami, and we got into his back room, and his pastrami is made out of people.
And yeah, he's pretty much arrested.
And while they're doing that, let's go to this meat pie place, because I have a sneaking suspicion his meat pies are made out of people.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
That just offends my pastrami sensibilities.
Yeah. On the way, I'm going to mention that maybe we should come back to this place once it's empty and see if there's anything of value inside. I'm not going to mention that to our new lawful friend.
That's good.
Let's see.
I
Make a note
tug
of
on the
that.
dwarf's coat.
Something here.
By the way, sometimes we steal things. And then I wink. And then I lean forward and wink with the other eye.
You steal things.
Are we going to introduce another new drink called the Double Wink?
That's actually a goblin sex position. Let's not get into it.
Okay, yeah, we're absolutely introducing that drink.
But it's okay, because usually we only steal things from dead people.
Yeah, that's fine.
Alright,
Anyway, do you have anything valuable that we might want?
Is that like that's not stealing though? That's grave robbery. What like that's a great
beer.
Anyway, so now we're at like in front of this meat pie shop, and Alton is getting kind of hungry, but like, he's afraid to get one of these meat pies because there's there's more than an even chance, it's full of people meat.
You
Alright,
don't have to
so
eat one.
Have you ever tried it?
People meat.
How do you know you don't like it if you haven't tried it?
Listen, like I said, there's people meat, and then there's people meat, and like Alton's explaining this to like Alton lived out in the wilderness for a very long time,
Mhm.
and he's explaining this to Pantaloons. He's like, "Listen, Pantaloons, there's people meat, and then there's people meat, and you want to get the people meat. You don't want the people meat because that's made out of vagrants, and you don't know where they've been. They've got fleas.
And they've probably got mushrooms, not the good kind.
They got all
Don't
kinds
think
of
it might
strange funguses growing on them." So you got to like, if you're going to eat people meat, you got to make sure it's like the best people meat you can buy.
That's a delightful number of pawns.
Do halflings count as people?
That's something I can agree with.
All right, where are we cuddling?
I started to like Alton actually. Yeah.
alright, so the shop in question is this building right here.
He's like, Alton's talking to Pantaloons. He's like, surprisingly, orcs make the best pastrami.
Like, do you mean that they make the best pastrami out of whatever meat pastrami is made out of? Or do you mean like butchered orc makes for the best pastrami?
And Alton does the double wink.
I'm very happy the double wink is catching on.
I have to know, is that like the actual wink or is that the goblin sex position?
To be clear, Gernfeldt does not notice any of the double winking going on. It's for completely.
Alright.
Something must have caught in her eye. I don't know. Okay.
Alright,
Yes, I am going
so-
to change my name every single screen transition.
Alright. So And I'm gonna have to. I forgot to and debigulate you for each one of these things, so that's gonna be my fault. That's the wrong direction. There we go. Let's see here. As you enter the alleyway, what's everybody's passive perception?
I'm looking at a 12 here, boss.
I fail, whatever it is. Oh, 13.
Mine is actually 15.
Okay.
Mine is passive perception of 15. Yes.
Okay. Go ahead and roll initiative, please.
Cool. Where we are is fine.
Yep.
Oh, I can't cut paste stuff. I gotta actually spawn in a new dagger die.
An 11. Okay, yay.
Give me just 1 second here. Please bear with me.
Yeah, I find it impressive how many people we've gotten arrested at this point without yet being clapped in irons ourselves.
Pantaloons is like he's just so charming.
And intimidating, apparently.
I rolled really badly on that insight check. Yeah. Alright. So with that means that Gent is surprised, Pantaloons is surprised. Yeah. There were bugbears hiding out in this alleyway.
Wait, are they bugs or are they bears?
Yes.
I mean, I came here for meat pies and I came here for cuddles, so...
Alton turns around and he's like, "Ah, bugbears!" He goes, "They make so-so baloney."
Wait, do you mean that the bugbears themselves craft so-so baloney, or that like butchered bugbear makes for so-so baloney?
Again, double wing.
Yes.
Which cuts of bugbear?
Well, like baloney is just kind of like you throw the whole thing in there and emulsify it. So that's what baloney is.
Do you like at least remove the fur first?
No. That's why it's so-so and not good. Like great.
Yeah, fair enough.
Alright,
It's all the keratin.
Thinking 3 pantaloon. Yeah. So, unfortunately, Gent and Pantaloons are not surprised, so I don't have fun things happen. Did not roll good enough on initiative.
Rolls.
Yep. So here we go. I'm gonna put 2 at Gent, 3 at Pantaloons. Gent. I have a 19 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
I have an 8 to hit.
No.
12 piercing damage from 1 javelin.
Ew.
Funk.
I just want you to know I don't have good berry prepared anymore. So
Actually, no, I'm sorry. Strike that. Get back 6 hit points because I shouldn't have rolled that much damage. And Pantaloons.
That's
What?
much better.
I hate to cheat you out of hit points here. Pantaloons, I have a 9 to hit you.
Not gonna do it.
That's cocked. I have a 15 to hit you.
That'll do it.
And I have a 15 to hit you.
Yeah, that'll do it.
You're going to take 3 points from the first javelin.
Yeah.
And you're going to take Ooh, 7 from the second javelin.
Gross.
As these guys just decided to jump you guys out of this alleyway.
I wish they hadn't.
Gerdfelp is surprised. Alton is surprised. Which brings us
I'm
to
surprised.
Gent.
Thought we weren't surprised. Huh, okay.
Again,
That
I'm
was-
not surprised. Yeah. Or am I?
Yep, okay,
I-
we're surprised.
you were
Yeah,
surprised until your turn.
Yeah.
I just wasn't sure because
Yep.
15 in the passive perception.
16, buddy.
Yeah, my guess was it was 16.
It was 16.
Yeah, I just misunderstood before. Yeah, it's okay.
Bugbears are good at sneaking around.
So
Yeah, sure.
I'm gonna turn around with this javelin in me and be like, "Oh, good company." Let's go 2, 4, 5. No, let's stay here. And then let's attack that buddy.
Okay.
Ooh. Think that's gonna be a 12. Yeah.
12 does not hit.
Well, darn. Alright, that's my turn.
All right. The Pantaloons, what you got?
Okay. I am going to throw some daggers, non-silver daggers. We're going to throw 2 of them.
Okay.
My numlock's not turned on. Or maybe numlock just doesn't work in this stupid program. There we go. Yeah, let's throw a couple of daggers.
All right.
What is my bardic inspiration die? Is a D6. I'm also going to need a D6 out of here. D6, a couple of D4s. I'm ready to roll now. Let's go.
Okay.
It's a pair of 18s, Hoss.
Yeah, those are both gonna hit. Are you flinging them at this one, or which one you hitting at?
Well,
This one.
they all just bugbears, hucking javelins, right?
Yep.
Yeah, we're going to just start with the one in front then. So,
Alright.
we're going to use a defensive flourish.
Okay.
So my movement speed increases by 10 feet. And I add bardic inspiration and deal extra damage to one of these guys with the first dagger.
Sure.
We're looking at 6, 7, 8 points of dagger damage.
Sure.
Let's go ahead and throw on an extra 4 points for Fury of the Small, for a total of 12.
Okay.
Sure. My AC increases by 2 until the start of my next turn.
Excellent.
And the second dagger, first guy, that doesn't bloody him or anything.
Does not bloody him.
Second dagger is going to do 6 points of dagger damage.
That'll bloody him though.
All right.
I
And then-
helped.
I'm going to
He does not look happy to see you now. Get a
back
piece on out.
way up back here because
Okay.
I have javelin sticking out of me. That will end Pantaloons'
Yeah.
turn.
Yeah, they're clacking against each other as you bound back behind the garbage pile. All right, that brings us to some bugbears and Gent.
Yeah. No, it's fine. I have an amazing 16 armor class.
Yeah.
What's up?
I mean, the front one didn't want to leave your threat range, so yeah. Here we go.
See, now all of you can just fling stuff at it. Until
22
I
to hit.
die.
22 to hit.
Yeah.
I have a 16 to hit.
Yep.
I have a 6 to hit.
No.
And I have a 21 to hit.
Yep.
Or more. I have an 11 to hit.
Nope.
Alright, so they're gonna bash you with Morning Stars. You're looking at 11 from the first hit.
Okay.
15 from the second hit.
I'm gonna go down.
Now?
Not quite yet, but it's moments away.
And 9 from the third.
All right. I go down to 0 hit points and then to 1.
Okay. Alright. This is the situation.
Eh,
Alright.
You're
That's-
surrounded too. That's not good.
That's some bugbears for you. They just start bludgeoning the crap out of you there.
Yeah, y'all gotta get in there.
Did you see how much damage I did?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah.
Which is why y'all gotta get in there. Otherwise, you're going to be taking all of it.
This is literally
Gurnfell.
our first chance to attack.
Gurnfell, you're up.
Yes, so I'm going to cast a guiding bolt to the creature that was already damaged.
Okay.
That's a 16.
That hits.
So that's 4d6.
4d6, you said?
Yes.
What level spell is this?
Level. Good.